Hello Gems, Leah from Red Emerald Yoga. Today we're doing an unboxing and review of Folklore Tarot by Rowan Ortins. Rowan Ortins. Okay, so let's get this out of the box. Or not out of the box, out of the shrink wrap. I'm looking for a weak spot here so I can get this open. Let's see, I've had this deck for a while. Have not really been drawn to open it up yet, but today seems like the day. So let's check it out. Okay, so that's really pretty. It's got spot glossing here. I didn't realize that that was spot gloss, so that feels really good when you touch it. All of this is spot glossed here on the side. This is a US Games deck. On the back, so these are spot gloss too, these little images, and this is not. It says, guidance for today from ancient storytellers' wisdom. Inspired by rich mythological traditions, Folklore Tarot presents deep universal truths about the nature of our world. Though originating from diverse cultures, the stories of myth and legend share common themes, pathways, and archetypes, which are woven into powerful symbols of tarot. Folklore Tarot bridges the gap between the past and the present, bringing the wisdom of ancient beings to guide us on our current journey. Every pip card is illustrated with intricate floral elements, while the court cards and Major Arcana feature characters from world mythology. It says it comes with a 136-page illustrated guidebook and 78-page gilt-edged cards printed with a unique combination of spot gloss and matte varnish, adding vibrant pops of color. Okay, cool. I do like the little attention to detail at the side. It's a little different from the standard thumb hole, although a little harder to grip. Cute purple, just plain backing or liner on the inside. This is all spot glossed here. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be in color. And the pages are really nice. They're glossy. It gives you upright and reversed keywords. It gives you an element. Or symbol. I guess each one is going to have a symbol. So we have salt, philosopher's stone, quicksilver, mercury, and then it tells you a little bit about the symbol, which is cool. Let's go into one of the minors. And the minors just gives you a couple of keywords. Then it looks like when you go into the court cards, they give you a little bit more. The binding is really tight on this book. I think it's going to stay together for a while. It feels really good. You know, sometimes you get a book and it's like, oh, it's kind of already loose and it doesn't really feel like it wants to stay together. This one feels like nice and tight. I wish that there would have been a little bit more of a description for the pips. It might be a little challenging if you're a beginner. Let's see, I'm looking to see if it has any spreads. Maybe in the back. Okay, so there is one spread, the Folklore Tarot spread. So I guess we'll do that at the end. I will read about the artist. Rowan Ortins is an illustrator and designer from Montreal. Their work in publishing includes illustrated picture books, children's novels, and a self-published coloring book. Having also worked as a designer in the fabric industry, they often incorporate patterns into their illustrations. They enjoy the challenge of using limited color palettes to design cohesive collections of artwork. With their folk art-inspired illustrations, they aim to create intricate worlds that viewers can explore. Rowan often pulls inspiration from the beauty of the natural world as well as stories of the mystical, magical, and mythological. When they're not creating, they like to spend time reading, listening to science podcasts, and wandering through nature parks. So there's just one spread. I would have appreciated a little bit more, honestly, and more descriptions on the pips. That's like, that looks, well, we haven't really gotten into the cards, but like the cards look really cute, but that looks honestly like a bit lazy to me, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, let's get the cards open and check them out. So that same purple liner, I do like the attention to detail on the sides. Like that just seems like so cute, so beautiful. Like so much attention to detail here on the box, but like the guidebook could have been a little bit better. Let's check these out. I didn't remember why I was excited to purchase this deck. So when I purchased it, it just kind of sat there for a while. But now I am starting to remember why I bought it in the first place. I liked the edging, and I think I remember seeing that it was spot gloss on the cards too. And I did like the art style, so I am excited to get into this deck. I just wanted to be in the right mood to open it, and today is the day. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's check out the backs. So right out of the box, I'm a little disappointed. I do see like edge wear already, which is a bummer because, so that has a scratch. I guess I could touch that up like with a marker or something, but it's like, I don't know, let me stand up. It's like, it's slightly bent right there. So that's like damaged. And then I do see some other spots where like the edge is already starting to rub off. I mean, these things, these babies literally just came out of the box, so that's pretty sad. All right, let's check it out. So I was really excited about having these mattish edged black cards. I was excited about the spot glossing. I'm a tactile person, so I thought that was going to be really fun for me to rub through my fingers. And then I was excited about the spot glossing on the face of the card too. So let's check out, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go over my list. So the packaging was good. The looks were amazing on the box. The ease of opening and the functionality of the box, fantastic. The only thing I didn't like, I like the look of it, but I guess I have one of these already and I just forgot. It's a little difficult to open. The thumb hole is actually easier to open than this little geometric cutout, but you can open it. But the functionality is a little bit more difficult than the thumb hole, but it's manageable. The durability and size of the box, I like that the size of the box is not huge and it looks durable. The guidebook, I already told you what I think about the guidebook, but I will give it a little sniff test. It smells earthy and inky. The font size readability is really good. The descriptions, I told you what I thought about the descriptions. It does give you a bit of description for the suit. But I think that the pip, I just really don't like the pip descriptions. I just think that's really sad. The organization of suits and the spreads, there's only one spread. I would have liked to see more. The organization is okay. So let's get into the card cutting. The cutting is really nice. They're very smooth. The round edges are round. And it's a bit more of a smaller round. It's not like the big wide round. Let's see, they don't lift on any of the sides. That feels really good. The only problem is the not gilding, it's the edging. The edging is already rubbing off. So these will, that will not hold up in time. Like with shuffling, that black edging is going to get rubbed off. How do they feel? Are they slippery or sticky? Oh, well, we'll do this again. Some of them are stuck from the edging, so let's just like separate them all and then we'll come back to that. Do they have fingerprints? Yeah, these will get fingerprints. It's like a matte finish with that spot gloss, but on the matte, I'm pretty sure you can see, like just right there from handling the card, you can see where you're going to get the fingerprints. Let's give these a little sniff test. This is a much stronger inky smell than the book. Yeah, I think it'll fade in time. It's pretty intense, and I think it's from all the black. Like the whole card is colored. You know what I mean? So I didn't really think about that in advance, but I guess I should have. So yeah, like you can definitely smell it. I didn't even need to stick my nose in there and I could smell it, but I did that anyways for you. The font size is easy to read. I like it. It's really cute and fun. Let's check out these cards though. So here we have the Fool. I love how the Magician is a dragon. And instead, so we do have renamed cards. Instead of the High Priestess, we have Priestess. So there is going to be some renaming. I'm not going to read all of the names out because these words are pretty big. You guys can see those. I'll just blurt out random things as it comes up. I do like that they're incorporating different backgrounds, different ethnicities. What are these? Oh, folklore. Okay, I couldn't remember what it was. I think that's kind of cool. I really like the texture. So they've really shortened the names instead of like the Wheel of Fortune or Wheel of Fortune. It's just Wheel Hangman instead of the Hanged Man. I was a little worried that some of the cards were going to be difficult to see, but I guess the colors that are represented online were difficult to capture the way that it's not making sense. The way that the pictures were portrayed online doesn't really capture the way that it looks in person. And that's because of like it's raised and the spot glossing, like it just looks so much better in person than it does. I'm looking like down here at the card and then I'm looking up at my monitor and it looks so much better in person. Trying to see if I can get it to, at least it doesn't look like it is. There we go. So yeah, like it is a shiny spot gloss. And all of the ink that you see is, it's all raised. It's all spot gloss. It's spot gloss. So everything you see is raised and it gives you like a tactile experience. So even though I am bummed about the edge already being rubbed off in some spots, I'm definitely not going to part with this deck because I really am drawn to the art. I love the art and I love the way that the cards feel. This is where I may lose some of you. I know some of you really don't like pip decks. I like them. I love my Marseille decks. I have quite a few pip decks. I thought in the beginning, like, oh, I'm just going to get one Marseille deck. I'm just going to stay with that. But I quickly changed my mind. I really like these cups. These are cute. And now I don't even know how many Marseille decks I have. I have a lot. Or pip decks, I guess. These are so cute. Oh, and look at the little page. It's a seal. So cute. Oh my gosh. And the knight is adorable. The mermaid for the queen. I love her hands. Like her little webbed hands. That's cute. And the King of Cups. Look at him. What is he? I don't even know what that thing is. Looks like a frog, turtle, duck thing. Frog, turtle, duck man. I wonder, well, that's probably in the guidebook. At least I hope it is. I hope that's based on a myth or some folklore thing. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like, why didn't you open this deck already? Why has it been sitting there for so long? I almost left it again too. I almost went with a different deck, but I was like, no, I need to do this one. This one really catches the light in person. This card is really pretty. I like the pentacles. So far I like the cups. I'm really liking the pentacles. I like all the different colors. Oh my gosh. I love it. The little dragon. And it's like he's breathing the little pentacles. So cute. What is that? The horseman. I forget. Not a satyr. The satyr's the goat, right? The goat man. I forget what the horseman is. Swords. What are these supposed to be? Like leaves, maybe? Maybe because leaves blow in the wind, in the air. I'm not too sure. Okay, so then we have the wands. So what are... The wands look pretty similar to the swords. Unless these are supposed to be like branches. Maybe they're branches. Branches or ivy. Yeah, I think these are like branches. Okay, so now let's see if these grip. Kind of. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But they do kind of want to grab. I'm going to find my favorite card. I think those were stuck together. I think I might have missed that earlier. That's actually really cute. This guy's hilarious. I really like the mermaid, but I know that there's no way that the mermaid is going to beat out this, the knight or the page. So she's got to go. I love that world card. The sun. I love the moon. Like, what is that? Is that a werewolf? And the tower, isn't that just like adorable? So cute. Ooh, we got a, what is that? A wolf or something hiding in the death. I didn't notice that before. I just noticed it right now. Ooh. Yeah, Odin. I like Odin as the hanged man. with his runes, his ravens. Yeah, we'll throw Odin over there. I really like most of the Major Arcana. Like, I really like all of these and the dragon. The lovers. Okay, let's see which one it's going to be. These feel so good. Oh, that's such a bummer. See the way it just looks, already looks old. I haven't even done one reading. I haven't even picked my favorite card. Oh my goodness. That's really sad. So I do like this deck for myself, but I don't think I would give it away as a gift, because what if like the person didn't like that, or I don't know. I wouldn't give this deck away as a gift. Wondering if I can fit more cards in here. We'll just overlap. We'll do some overlap so we can fit them all in there. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. They're all in there. Okay, so which one is going to get eliminated first? I think the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are going to be eliminated first. Let's take out Death and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's take out the Magician and the Moon, even though I do love a good werewolf story. Okay. Who's next? Let's take out Odin, the Knight of Swords, the Sun. Oh, I really like the Page of Cups. But I'm so intrigued by what the heck this thing is. The King of Cups. So I have to pick between the two. I'm going to pick him. Let's see. I do like the tower. It's really cute and not scary. Really interesting. I really love this world card. But I think my favorite card is going to be this frog, turtle, duck dude. Let's see what the King of Cups has to say. Let's check it out. You know what? We'll read both of these because I want to see the difference between the Major Arcana, the a court card. Let's do one of the other ones that I liked in here that was just a pip. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see how those all read. So then you can make up your own mind, like, oh, I like how this reads, or I don't like how it reads. You can always bring your Rider-Waite meanings too. But let's see. Card 21, the World. Upright is accomplishment, success, travel. And in the reverse, it would be regret, doubt, feeling unfulfilled. It says, the world tree is a concept prevalent in many cultures. It is a representation of a cosmic tree that connects several realms. Its branches often reach up towards the heavens, and its roots down to the underworld, with Earth at the center. This concept is present in several Mesoamerican, Norse, Persian, Slavic, and Judeo-Christian mythologies, among others. People have understood for thousands of years that all living things are interconnected. Time and time again, we see the tree to be a sacred living symbol of nature and the world itself, providing us with shade and sustenance. The world gives us life, and we must revere and protect it in return. The symbol associated with the world is Virgo. And then it goes on to give you a little snippet about Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, staying grounded, just as the world tree stays firmly rooted in place. People born under this zodiac sign are said to be perfectionists, always meticulously planning and striving for success. The constellation Virgo depicts a maiden, representing innocence and purity. This ties back to the Fool card and completes the cycle of the Major Arcana. Okay, so let's go to the King of Cups. So for our court card, it says, upright is balance, control, stability. Imbalance, indifference, manipulation for the reverse. Okay, so this is a kappa, an aquatic creature from traditional Japanese folklore. They are small humanoids with green skin, a beak, and a turtle shell, often portrayed as tricksters. Their behavior can range from playful to malevolent. In some stories, they are even known to attack or to try to drown those who trespass in their rivers. These tales show the importance of respecting the boundaries of others so as not to create conflict. On the top of their heads, they have a depression or dish filled with water. When they are on land, they must be extremely careful not to spill out the water, or they will lose their power. Ooh. The kappa shows us the importance of balance and control. That's cool. A kappa. That's so funny. Don't come in my river. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. So for the Ace of Pentacles, all it says is upright, career, opportunity, prosperity, and manifestation. Or in the reverse, missed opportunity or lack of preparation. That's it. So you'd have to bring in your own interpretations for the Ace of Pentacles or buy a book to help you. I wouldn't recommend this as your first deck. So let's see, I'm going to go to, I'll read what it says about the suit. I'll read the pentacles because we're on that one. The suit of pentacles relates to money, possessions, wealth, and success. It's also sometimes called the suit of coins, which feature heavily in mythology and have been used for various ritual purposes. When burying their dead, the ancient Greeks used to place a coin over their mouth as payment for the ferryman to bring them across the river to the underworld. Many other cultures also bury their dead with money or other precious items, either as offerings or to bring with them into the next life. Pentacles are also associated with the element of earth. The ground provides us with life and sustenance through crops and animals. For that reason, many cultures have personified the earth as a maternal figure or fertility goddess. The earth is also associated with wealth due to the precious metals and gems that may be found underground. Several creatures in folklore are linked with mining and subterranean living, such as the dwarf, goblin, and gnome from Europe, and the, what is that? Carbunclo from northern Chile. The cards of this suit give insight into our career paths, financial situations, and prosperity. In modern playing cards, this suit has been renamed as diamonds. The pip cards in this suit feature intricate 5-petaled flowers, and the court cards depict various creatures associated with wealth, nature, and the earth. And then it has the symbol for earth. And then it says the element of earth is represented in alchemy by a downward facing triangle with a line through it. It is also associated with maturity and the season of autumn. This symbol reminds us to stay grounded and stable. Nature can provide us with all that we need to thrive. All right, so yeah, that's how the book reads. Let's do a sample reading. Let's try out this Folklore Tarot spread. Okay. So this is just going to be a sample reading. I'm going to try to be pretty careful with these cards because they're already looking pretty beat up and old. Oh! Oh my goodness. We're just going to pick some random cards. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. We'll do card 1. This is the hero. Who are you? What situation do you find yourself in? Card 2, the quest. What challenge are you currently facing? The sword. Who, what do you need to do? Wait, the sword. Who, what do you need to help you with your task? Wait, where's the one that caught my eye? Okay, here we go. I think that was it. Card 4, the monster. Who, what is slowing, preventing your progress? The book. What lesson do you need to learn? And the journey. How will you change or grow as you overcome this issue? Okay, so let's move these out of the way. Okay. Just want these to be showing on camera without being like shoved to the side. Okay. Card 1, the hero. Who are you? Where you find yourself. King of Swords. Thoth is the ancient Egyptian god of magic, wisdom, knowledge, and writing. He's most often portrayed as a man with the head of an ibis, or sometimes as a baboon. He's the scribe of the gods, and according to legend, the inventor of the hieroglyphs, as well as the practices of law, philosophy, and magic. His roles included recording history and stories, settling disputes among the gods, aiding to judge the dead, and otherwise upholding balance and order in the world. The King of Swords teaches us to stay impartial and level-headed as we pursue facts and knowledge to discern the truth. So, you find yourself probably settling disputes, obtaining knowledge, quite possibly a student or someone who is in search of knowledge and truth. The quest, what challenge are you currently facing? Page of Cups. The Selkie is a creature from Celtic folklore. Oh, I thought it was a seal. Capable of shapeshifting from it is a seal. From a seal to a human. In human form, they are often portrayed as women, wearing their shed seal pelt as a coat. This coat is necessary for them to transform back to their true form. Many tales revolve around a man stealing a Selkie's fur so that she is forced to stay on land and often ends up marrying him. But sooner or later, she is able to recover her stolen coat and returns to the sea in her seal form. The Selkie teaches us to be happy in our own skin and not to let anybody stop us from being our true selves. So the challenge you are currently facing, I think learning how to be comfortable as your true self. I feel like you're learning how to talk about your emotions. I feel like you're so often with your nose in the books that you kind of have forgotten how to connect with people on an emotional level. And that's something that you're coming to terms with. That's something that you're learning. Also learning that you don't always have to be right. But it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to change. It's okay to grow. And also it's okay to just let loose and have fun. The Sword. What do you need to help you with your task? The Devil. The devil is the personification of evil and destruction. The concept of a devil is present in many cultures, though the card in the original tarot was inspired by Christian theology. A common visualization of the Christian devil includes animalistic traits, such as a goat head, horns, and legs with bat wings and a forked tail. A lot of this imagery comes from demonization of pagan gods present at the time of early Christianity, since many of these deities exhibited a combination of both human and animal traits. This illustration is based on the depiction by Pamela Coleman Smith in the famous Rider-Waite Tarot deck. The Devil card symbolizes negative influences in our lives and a lack of self-control. The symbol here is antimony. Well, I guess it's here. Yeah, antimony. In alchemical symbolism, antimony represents the wild parts of human nature. These animalistic impulses have evolutionary functions and are not inherently evil, but they must be balanced through conscious behaviors and self-control so as not to take over. So who, what do you need to help you with your task? Figuring out who you are, learning how to have fun, coming to terms with your emotions, and learning how to talk to people. The Devil. Maybe that's what you're learning about. Maybe you're learning about addictions, about compulsions. Maybe in order to be able to help people with addictions and compulsions, you have to understand them a little bit better. And maybe you need to understand what your addictions and your compulsions are. Where do you lack control? The Monster. Who or what is slowing, preventing your progress? Seven of Wands. Strategy, protection, challenge, perseverance. Brace yourself. That's a lot of information coming your way. So what is slowing you down? A challenge. Yes, maybe all of these little wands are popping up in your garden, but you're like, no, don't cross this border. Yeah, some sort of challenge, some sort of obstacle. Maybe you feel like you're playing whack-a-mole, like every time you get something in order, you know, like 3 more things pop up, and it's like you just can't seem to get ahead. There's always something. The Book. What lesson do you need to learn? 2 of Cups. Connection, attraction, partnership, and unity. I would say that you need to learn how to talk to people. Maybe you have difficulty talking to people. Maybe that need to be right comes up. Maybe too analytical in your thinking or when you're talking to people. You might not speak with emotions. You might just be speaking like with your analytical brain, and you might be talking at people. The Journey. How will you change, grow as you overcome this issue? 7 of Pentacles. Perseverance, planning, hard work. I feel like with a lot of hard work, with a lot of dedication to your craft, so this person in this reading is just going to be like learning how to be some sort of therapist or something. This person is going to learn how to communicate with people. They're going to put in practice. They're going to spend more time, not just like with their nose in a book, but also observing how other people communicate. What not only makes a good listener, but like what kind of, how do they want to get their message across? How do they want to be received? And I feel like with practice, that's going to take root. And I feel like those are the emotions. Like you're going to be able to reach down and tap into people's emotions. And that's where what it is that you're trying to achieve, it's really going to take root and grow. It's going to flourish. So that's a sample reading from the guidebook. Yeah, I would have liked to have shuffled this deck a little bit more. I'm really scared to shuffle it. Really not comfortable. I'm going to do something that I'm still not comfortable with, but let's see if how it feels when it just falls to the side. Not too bad. It's still pretty chunky. At some point I might go through, I'll have to do a little bit of research to see, because I don't really edge my decks, but like what kind of black marker I might be comfortable edging this in. Because I don't want it to like get on my hands and then get it on the pretty backing or on the face of the card if I'm just like touching it and rubbing it off. But I do think I might edge this deck because like the whole thing is black. I really don't, I mean, it touches a little bit, like only in a couple spots on each corner. That's the only spot there's anything else touching the edge. So I think I might be okay with touching it up in the spots where it's damaged. I am disappointed though with this deck. Like I should not have to do this right out of the box. That's pretty disappointing. And I normally don't have a problem with, I think this is US Games. Yeah, US Games. I normally don't have a problem with their decks. But this one, that's a little disappointing. They don't always have the best guidebooks. So as far as US Games go, for a guidebook, I would say the guidebook is an improvement over most of their decks. I would still like to see better descriptions for the pips. Like if they did it for the court cards, I mean, it's not elaborate, you know, but you could at least put a little more effort into the pips, you know, especially if like somebody's going to be a beginner and they want to use this deck because it's really cute. I think that there should just be a little bit more attention to that. And also making a quality card that's not going to be damaged right out of the box. Like that's really bad. Does it follow the, cohesive theme? Yes, it does have a cohesive theme, even though it's pulling from lots of different backgrounds. It's like folklore, myth, and this cute little, I guess like boho folky vibe of imagery. I do like that I like the I like the borders. I think the borders are really cute. And I like the font. It's really big. It's easy to see. I like the colors. I love the spot glossing. I like the idea of the edged black cards without being bling bling. I just wish that they were more durable. Is anything blurry or muted? No, everything is clear and crisp. It looks better in person than it does on camera, except for, where is it? This one actually looks better on camera than it does in person. To me, this looks a little darker when I'm looking at it with my naked eye, but when I'm looking on the screen, it shows up beautifully. So yeah, aside from that, maybe even the night. The night looks a little better on camera than it does in person. But it could just be my lighting in my room. I don't know. But everything is clear and crisp. Does it remind me of a deck that I have? I'm scanning. I have some of my decks here. No, it does not. I don't think it reminds me of anything that I have. No. No, it doesn't remind me of anything that I have. Is it for newbies? I'm going to have to go ahead and say no. I think it could have possibly been for newbies if the guidebook was better. How will I keep it and store it? I will keep it in the box in my tarot shelf. Who might like it? Tarot collectors, people who are into folklore, mythology, people who are into this style art. Who might not like it? People who are perfectionists. If that little, where is it? I think it's on this side. Like if stuff like this is really going to bother you, where the edging is already coming off right out of the box, that's going to really irk you. People who want a brighter deck, like as far as like not being black. Like if you want like more, I mean, to me, this is pretty vibrant, even on the black background. It has good contrast. But like if you want a lighter theme deck, I guess I should say, if you are not into folklore or mythology, this will not be the deck for you. If you want all of your cards to be illustrated in a non-pip style way, this would not be the deck for you. If you need better descriptions for your pip cards, this would not be the deck for you. I will leave a link where to buy it in the description. And if there is a deck that you would like me to review, please leave it in the comment section below and I will try to get my hands on that for you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It was really fun to check out this deck, even though it was a little disappointing with the edgeware. But I am glad that I picked this deck for today's unboxing and review. Wow, that's a lot of that's a lot of wear for just out of the box. You see that? Ooh. This side not so bad. I wonder what's up with that. Let's check the bottom. Not so much on the bottom, or just that side for whatever reason. This concludes today's review. So thank you for hanging out with me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If there's a deck that you would like me to review, please drop it down below and I will try to get my hands on that for you. See you soon. Bye, gems.